city center of Amsterdam in the early morning hours on Sunday. So behind me is the red light district that I just went through. I'm actually on my way to get some grocery. It's quiet. You won't believe that this is Amsterdam. You see some tourists looking around. This one goes to the Krasnopolski Hotel and the Dam Square. Everything is still closed because they go on until the late hours of the night. So people need to, the owners of these places need to sleep to be able to serve you guys again the next day. So yeah, all this trash that you see is actually your doing if you're a tourist. This is all you're doing. This is the famous Grasshopper, where everybody likes to come to huff and puff. That's the central station right there. This is one of the main streets. This is what used to be the Wall Street of Amsterdam. I see people peeing and pooping. People sleeping on mattresses outside. People that are illegal here. Illegal in a jurisdictional way. Christmas lights are here. Christmas decorations. Tourists are getting up. So yes, tourists are waking up. You can see it's getting busier and busier. This is the main street. This is the street that comes straight out of the station, more or less. Well, not, I mean, not literally out of the station, but there's the station exit. So this is where the stocks happen. Like I said, the mini Wall Street. A lot of people that come here with no papers, not the right way, not the appropriate way, not the lawful way in that matter. Yeah, that's what they do in Amsterdam. We have those too, just like every nation. I hope they survive, especially now with the winter. Feels like it's going to be a harsh winter, so I hope they survive. One thing I never understand, and I say that also about my people from North Africa, is, you know, when you come here and you see, oh, it's also sad, but when you come here and you see that your life is sleeping on a mattress, you know, when you see that that's your life here, when are you and that's how it stays. You're not able to move forward. Is there a point when you decide for yourself that if there is no difference between this and living with dignity in my own country, wherever that is, when is that point when you decide to go back? And trust me, I'm saying this as a North African myself. So I understand the pain, the poverty, the whole thing. I understand. I'm not saying this to disrespect anyone. I'm saying this out of love, out of worry about you guys. And that's what I also say about people that I meet also in my work. You know, I've been a social worker for years. It's always what I've said. Is there a way to move forward with your life when coming to Europe or whatever Western country? for that being. Do you think you have a way to move forward? If not, and you're stuck and all your life is sleeping on a mattress in the cold like some sort of deserted animal, when are you going to decide for yourself that, you know what, I'm going back, this is not it, you know? And you can try again if you have more means or more ideas, or try again later when you think you're more prepared or the circumstances are better. This is Santa Claus dog. Wow, that's a big chocolate letter. These kind of crazy fashion shows always remind me of when I did my Fashion Academy study. It's crazy. Fashion is crazy. It's just one big joke. I've never managed to take it seriously. And eventually I stopped. They're like, no. Man, what are you doing? I just couldn't take it seriously, guys. All the craziness and I don't know. I like to be practical. But there are so many things you have to learn that you're never gonna use as a fashion designer. Well, not necessarily gonna use. But and I was just bored. I was bored. It's like, no, I'm out of here. So like I said, the Christmas decoration is all over the place. Is this how your table's gonna look for the holidays? Oh, I see lobster. You better have a thick wallet. Which, no, I don't have. But gosh darn it, I do love nice things. And I do love saying gosh darn it. Ah.
This is the Bijenkorf.
It's very expensive. It's very expensive. The Bijenkorf is very expensive. Some tourists getting a tour. I hope I didn't spook him. But yeah, it is expensive, guys. A lot of tour guides, a lot of tour groups. Wow, look at me. Look at that. Behind me is already crazy. I started walking and it was all empty. So this is one of the places where sadly the confrontation happened this week between the Israeli football fans, quote, end quote, because some of them were not just fans, they were also military guys, which makes you wonder, what are you doing here, guys? And they were provoking, guys. They were really provoking. There are many different videos that prove that they were provoking. It's the same guys that did that in Athens. What I'm saying is there's always two sides of a story, and make sure before you get your judgment, make sure that you first have examined the two sides of the story. And for both sides are many videos by now on YouTube for both sides. Just look at both sides in a neutral way if you feel like you have to have an opinion about that. But personally, to me, it feels like a framework. Let's provoke Let's provoke a reaction and then say to the world, see, look. That's how it feels to me. But that's my personal opinion after I think I promised what I did as my own research and looking at some things on the internet and some videos that people had. And it just sucks to have this in the world. It just sucks, guys. Nobody enjoys hating. Nobody enjoys this that we have now. But it's been going on for too long. This genocide, it just sucks. It just sucks to be in a world where this happens. But it also sucks to be in a world where we are constantly being divided. We're just political puppets, us Jews and Muslims. We're nothing but political puppets, toys, and they keep toying with us, playing with us. Both sides. Someday I hope that we all mature and realize that we don't have to listen to those puppet masters. We cut the strings and be our own person. We don't have to be and remain puppets, and start loving each other. Realize that that is the way. We're all humans with the same struggles, the same freaking struggles. It doesn't matter if you're blonde or blue or dark brown. You're on this earth, you undergo the same treatment that this planet is giving us all. Same worries, same struggles. And I don't think anyone enjoys being angry or hateful. If you do, you have a problem, you need to work on it. But us as a human in a pure form, your default system should be loving, love peace, and love your fellow human. You're not God, you don't have to judge who's doing what. We're not each other's gods. We don't have to judge each other. We're each other's fellow human being. We're all we have. So in your interaction with others, leave out your politics, leave out your religion, and just be a human. Be a fellow human. Just show compassion. Help someone when you see them on the street. Help them to get up. Dust off their clothes and just smile and let them continue their journey, whatever that is, whatever it's going. Let's not be each other's gods. Let's keep judging. It's just disgusting. And I know mainly the American news, which is being manipulated and controlled by those who support what's happening in Israel. All of it. I know they keep telling you that we have some sort of a natural gene in our body as Muslims to hate Jews. But that's really, let me tell you, that is the biggest bullshit I've ever heard. That's just a lie. Right now, I'm telling you, it's just a lie. That's how puppet masters like to divide us, and keep us hating each other. And on the other side, they're doing the same, telling Muslims that Jews hate us, which is also a lie. I've had some really loving Jewish people in my life. Let me tell you that. So this is one of the locations where the Maccabee Jewish group that came here to make troubles climb on, because they saw this Palestinian flag. They went out of their way to climb on this building to tear up the Palestinian flag. And you tell me these are not people that do not look for troubles. When you go out of your way to climb on this house to try to tear the Palestinian flag, are you still gonna convince me that you want peace and you're not here for troubles when you go out of your way to do all of this? Yeah, the flag is hanging way up there. Why would you climb up there? And then yell that you're a victim. Doesn't make sense to me. It really doesn't make sense to me. This is such a cute cafe. This is one of my favorites cafe, but I've never been there. I always love to look at it. This is another place where tourists love to come to have cake or a bite. It looks really cozy inside and warm, especially on days like this when it's this cold. I don't know about the music choice though. Still, people are still decorating. Yeah, like I said earlier, if there is no progress, why be here? Why stay here? People are going to their classes, gym classes, yoga classes. People carrying flowers, coming back from the flower market. All right, now I need to keep walking, get the groceries, and go home back to Mike. It's cold. That's the floating flower market right there. I think you can tell from the image that it's cold. Okay, you guys feel it, that cold that freezes your fingertips. Yeah, everything is pretty much still closed. I'm sorry, when I'm pointing it to the ground, it means I don't want to be in people's faces. A fancy place where you can have stroopwafels. The same stroopwafels that you can buy on the market for dirt cheap. You come to this fancy place and you pay an arm and a leg to have them. A lot of police still patrolling. It's been a while since I've seen so much police. Our proud Dutch flag on what used to be the Russian Hermitage, which is now changed the name, of course, into, I don't even remember what the name is. Oh, the Heart Museum. It's now changed into the Heart Museum, whatever that means, whatever that stands for. Not really sure. But yeah, they have a nice place where you can have some coffee and everything, you know, in the open right there. So yeah, it's nice. What better way to wrap up this video than the house of the master himself, Rembrandt. There he is. Guys, have a good day. And subscribe, comment, do the works. From me, Mike and the cats, happy holidays. I'm sorry, I'm shivering because my hand's a little bit cold.
Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals they take us higher. The night's young, it has just begun as she puts her hand in mine.